I'm Bob Slidell. This is my associate, Bob Porter. You see, what we're actually trying to do here is we're trying to get a feel for how people spend their day at work. So, if you would you walk us through a typical day for you?
Well, here's what I think is going to happen, and what should happen. You now have a proposal from me that will be in legislation that has the toughest insurance reforms in history, make sure that people are able to get insurance even if they've got pre-existing conditions, make sure that we are reducing costs for families and small businesses. We know that this is going to reduce the deficit by over $1 trillion.
Beg your pardon?
Is going to reduce the deficit by over $1 trillion. So you've got a good package on the substance, and I don't spend a lot of time worrying about what the procedural rules are in the House or the Senate. Is that the vote that's taken in the House will be a vote for health care reform, and if people vote yes, whatever form that takes, that is going to be a vote for health care reform, and I don't think we should...
Would you bear with me for just a second, please?
Let me finish. And if they don't, if they vote against it,
Goddamn,
they're going to be voting against health care reform, and they're going to be voting in favor of the status quo. Why haven't we done something to make sure that I, a small business person, am getting as good of a deal as members of Congress are getting and don't have my insurance rates jacked up 40%? Why is it that I...
Would you bear with me for just a second?
Let me finish my answers here. Now, as you well know, I just told you, everybody knows what's in the bill. I said for 7 hours.
What would you say you do here?
What are you specifically referring to?
Would you bear with me for just a second, please? What if, and believe me, this is so hypothetical, but what if you were offered some kind of a stock option equity sharing program? Would that do anything for you?
That doesn't make any sense. That has nothing to do with my health care bill.
Would you be a good sport and indulge us and just tell us a little more?
You know, I mean, I came in at a time when we have created a financial. That was a problem that we're doing a whole bunch of things out there. You know, I've got a whole bunch of portraits of presidents around here. That's the reason I make these decisions.
I'll be honest with you.
One last point I got to make, Bob. Even though we're having a passionate disagreement here, we can be civil to each other.
That's all right.